Hi everyone, my name is Noah Royale. I'm here with
AfricaUSARadio.com, home of African Gospel. Ekaya Beat.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Divine Calling Unleashed here at Africa USA Radio, and I'm your host Noah Royale. And today in studio we have one of the most incredible human beings. He's an innovator, a creative, everything. You know, when they say God give talent and people utilize the talent, this is the person that we have in studio today. He goes by the name of Dewayne Mr Debonair Williams. Mr. Debonair, how are you?
Wonderful. Thank you for that introduction.
Oh my God.
That was an amazing introduction. I said, that guy's very impressive. I like him already. Thank you, and thank you for having me.
We're very grateful to have you in our studio today, in our Johannesburg studio today.
Yes.
Yes. So tell us about where you grew up, literally your upbringing. Where did you grow up? You mentioned earlier on offset to say you grew up in Mississippi.
I grew up in Vicksburg, Mississippi. That's the best city in the best state of the United States, Mississippi. And as a young child, I always had a vision and a passion for like just entertaining. You know, as a kid, I wanted to be a scientist. You know, I wanted to create things.
Yeah.
But my life I didn't end up being like Bill Nye the Science Guy. I just ended up being Mr. Debonair, a guy who create opportunities. So I've always had like a mindset of being a creative, and I always had a passion for helping people.
Yeah.
Ever since a little kid from Mississippi. Yeah.
But what was it in particular about Mississippi that got you feeling like, growing up, I'ma just keep on doing what I was doing from growing up as a young man?
Well, Mississippi, if people, they know about Mississippi, it's like hospitality. You know, it's a southern state. It's not like a fast state like New York. We take our time and we do things right, you know.
Wow.
So that's kind of like my upbringing from, Mississippi as a kid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so launching into fashion and into continue to help people even through that. What was the motivation behind it? I'm sure I saw some of your interviews, you literally spoke about this so many times, but I just want to hear from your mouth.
I'll say it again. Fashion is like the tool that I use to help people.
Yeah.
And to help people basically, inspire people as well. Fashion is just a tool that I use to do that. But my motivation basically boils down to me wanting to help people and help people feel good about themselves. So that's why we started the International Beautiful You Fashion Tour. I say Beautiful You is Beautiful You Fashion Tour because it's speaking to that person inner being, and that's the message that I hope to get across.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then so also one thing that I realize is that it's rare, especially when it comes to fashion. I know you're not only doing fashion because you're doing it intentionally with the intention of helping people to have that self-awareness, self-love. What was it in particular that triggered you to say, okay, I'm doing it and I'm doing it this way?
Well, I've been producing events since 1998 for like 26 years. So I've had a long, consistent history of wanting to help people. And I've done fashion shows before, but I say, let me get back into doing something instead of just entertaining. Out of all of the events that I've done, which event had the biggest impact? And I said, you know what? My fashion shows impacted people I feel the most. So in 2013, I started thinking about this idea for this tour. And in 2014, that's when we did the first International Beautiful You Fashion Tour. So I did it based out of Dallas, Texas. So I started it there, and then I started all across the U.S. And I think my first international one was in Toronto, in Canada.
Yeah.
And then after I went there, I was like, it's beautiful people all over the world, and that drives me. It's like so many people in the world, and I got this crazy way of thinking of I can help more and help more and more and more.
Yeah.
So I'm addicted to helping people pretty much.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you don't just help like you literally help everybody.
Everybody.
Let's talk about you literally having different even models, what you call the model with different sizes.
All sizes.
Different
So the
shapes.
program is for short people, tall people, the traditional standard.
Yes.
Curvy women, curvy guys too. So it's for all shapes and sizes, short, tall, medium, no height requirement, no weight requirement. We also take the kids, we take the men and the women, and we also take special needs and disabilities. Wow. That's what I'm big on. So whatever basically they could be who they are and be beautiful, because beauty comes from within. Yeah.
Okay, one of the interviews that I had you mentioning, they ask you, I'm going to rephrase their question. They ask you, what is it that motivated you to do it? And you mentioning your aunties.
Yeah, so as far as like the disabilities and the special needs being included in the program, I was inspired by my aunts, because they had special needs, and they are the ones that assisted in raising me to become who I am. So as a kid, I said, if I ever had a chance to do something for the special needs community, the disability, you know, those with disabilities, I'm going to do it, because I was raised primarily with the help of my two aunts who had special needs. Yeah.
So traveling all these continents, right?
There's a few countries.
Yes, you are everywhere.
Everywhere.
Literally, you are everywhere, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we wish to be you. It's very motivating to travel the world. So traveling all these continents, what are the things that you grasp, you realize, hi man, fashion, what are the things in particular that makes you feel like fashion industry can change? And maybe also when it comes to accommodating people, do you feel like maybe it's still really closing doors for other people?
No, well,
different sizes. I mean, like when it comes to sizes, when it comes to all the shapes that we were talking about, do you feel like in different countries they close doors for other?
I feel that a lot of places, not just countries, but I mean everywhere is in countries, but different places and platforms and nothing. I don't think nothing's wrong with the traditional route of having like a size requirement and stuff, because like designers, they want their clothes to look and look a certain way on the runway, right? But for what I want to do, and I want to help change the world and the mindset of that, you know, and along with other people who promote inclusion, we want to become champions and continue to keep that up. Like I said, the traditional, there's nothing wrong with that, but I think God created everybody to be beautiful, and we want fashion to be able to match, I think, a message like that, you know.
Yeah.
Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did. You did. Trust me, you
got
did.
cut because I love to talk.
Now you did. You did. So also about fashion in particular, what was it when God or when you were inspired about the idea? What was it that you thought of fashion, literally clothes or whatever that is, and a human being going together? I know every time for us to be out in the street, we need to put something on. But what was it that when you put these two together made a lot of sense?
Well, as a personal question, right? When a person dressed good, or they glammed up, they got good makeup on or whatever, wherever they going, if they going out on a night on the town or birthday party, whatever they doing, when people dress up, they feel good on the inside. So the connection of fashion, I have an appreciation for fashion because different designers and how they put patterns and how they work with different fabrics and stuff. The creative part, I love that creative process, the different mindset to think like, what was that designer thinking when they put this fabric with that fabric and made this color and used that color. But the combination of the fashion and people having that fashion and looking good and being glam, that's the part that I like the most, how it makes people feel. So hopefully I can use these fashion shows as a way, as a tool to help people feel good about themselves by, you know, doing a fashion show.
Beautiful.
Fashion tour. You almost had it.
So now you're in South Africa doing this beautiful tour, this fun. It looks like fun. Like every time when I see all these videos, my God.
I promoted, my slogan is, it's the most fun event in the universe.
Yes.
And I put that on all my promotions and stuff. And I'm real serious about that. Like, I'm the host of the event as well. So I'm going to make sure that it's organized and it's going to keep the fun. So every show that I do, it don't matter what country, high energy, fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So also, I just want to know something. You've mentioned before to say you want it to be ongoing.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing. Right now, I'm probably averaging like 2 or 3 a month. For my next 2 years, my 2025 and 2026, I'm doing a 100 country tour. So that's 100 countries. I've done like 21 so far. Yeah, yo.
Well done already. You know you're very proud, but
that's a Johannesburg. Yo.
Yes.
Yo, okay. Y'all have me going back to the yo.
Yes.
But I just want to be able to continue to reach more people. So God willing, the program is ongoing as long as I continue to have the support, which we're getting a lot of support every place we go. So I'm saying 100 countries now, but within 2 or 3 years, it's going to be higher.
Yeah. No, it's
I want to go to every country in the world.
Yeah.
And then come back to every country in the world and keep coming back.
Yes.
Yeah.
We want you. We want more of you.
I'm definitely coming back to South Africa, Johannesburg.
Yes.
Yeah.
So another thing, what is it in particular that you are, I know as people, what is business, what is the show, what is whatever that you got going on, you always have expectation. What are you expecting for Saturday in particular here in South Africa? What is it that you're expecting from everything overall?
Well, I don't know about expectations. I don't really do too much on the expectations, but I can tell you what's going to happen. Because when you've done so many shows, you've done whatever 500-600 shows I've done, I don't really expect no more. I know it's going to be great, and I know it's going to be fun.
Yes.
So that's what I guess you could say expecting.
Yes.
I guess you could say expecting.
It is expectation, you know.
Yeah.
You always give people the fun, so you always do believe that that fun will come back. We get what we give.
Yes.
Yes. So, this is your God divine calling. Do you feel like this is what you were called to do?
Yes.
What is it about it that makes you feel like, you know what,
This
is it?
As a faith-based person, everything that I'm doing right now in my professional life is focused on helping people and being of service to people. So that correlates directly with my faith, being of service to people by doing these shows and helping people feel good about themselves. So it's my God-given gift and talent and my vision. I can't even sleep at night. I keep thinking about this. When I wake up, it keeps me up at night. I can't even go to sleep. I keep thinking about it. My wife says, you got to get some rest. You got to go to sleep. I keep thinking about it because it excites me to do this.
Yeah. Wow. And then another thing that I wanted to know, I know you're not stopping here in South Africa. Literally from here, definitely you might go home, but you have another places that you're going.
Yes.
So can you tell us about what's next after the South African tour? Where are you going?
We got South Africa this Saturday at NSA, National School of the Arts. After that, we got Las Vegas in the United States. After that, we got New York, doing New York Fashion Week. That'll be season 17.
Yes.
I do New York like twice a year.
Yeah.
After that, we got London, UK, doing London Fashion Week. I do that like twice a year. And then we have, we got Turks and Caicos after that. I'm working on Haiti. We have Hawaii. And we have Los Angeles.
Sure.
And then we go back to India, Dubai for December, and Tashkent, Uzbekistan, and then a whole lot of more next year.
Yeah. So tell us, can our team in the NYC come and maybe join your show?
Yes, I would love to have. It's USA Africa.
Africa USA.
I switch to my Africa USA.
Perfect.
Y'all don't even have to ask me. Y'all will be there anyway. They will be there on Saturday, September the 7th, in New York City doing Fashion Week.
We definitely there.
Hopefully,
I know I won't be there, but I know the team is
will
cheering.
be there.
They will be there.
Yeah.
They'll pull up.
They will be there front and center, front row.
Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes. So, what is it that you want to tell to people that need to really find? Maybe they feel like they lost. They don't know if like they have really found their purpose in life. What do you think one needs to do to be able to pinpoint to say this is my purpose? And what was your journey also in finding that purpose?
Well, I would say a lot of days, a lot of people are motivated by money. And I would think as a purpose, one way you can know if you really love doing something is what would you do and wouldn't mind doing it for free for your whole life if all your bills was paid? What was that one activity or thing that you could do? And that's your purpose. Because that's inside of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
try not to cry. You're going to have me crying. Don't cry because you're going to have me cry. I saw a tear on that.
I want. Your question just made me think of something to say, you know, as children, also being a parent.
Yeah.
So as children, we get to to have pressure from the families, from our parents at times.
Telling you what to do and what you should do and what you
Yes.
shouldn't do.
What will you advise somebody who, like, the mother says, hey, you gotta. The father is like, no, you gotta go this route because, hey, money. And then, but what they wanna follow, the parents feels like.
Well, it depends on the type of person and what they want to do. You have dreamers, and sometimes a parent may not be a dreamer, and they may be more logical in their approach. There's nothing wrong with having a plan B or being logical, but if somebody's a dreamer, you shouldn't contain them. Let them go chase their dreams, as long as it's something, legal. But make sure they go chase their dreams. And this same advice that I'm saying today, I give it to my daughter as well. So.
Wow. Yeah. Thank you so much. We're very grateful that you pulled up on us.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes.
I didn't know we was going to be here crying a little bit.
You want to cry?
No, I'm saying no.
Don't worry, that was just perfect, and we really appreciate your time one more time.
Okay. I appreciate y'all for having me as well.
Yeah, so I think you can just look at that camera and tell the viewers where can they get the tickets, because I do believe the tickets are still out there for sale. Yes,
the website is beautifulmode.com. My WhatsApp number is +1 254 317 5440. If you are a designer, model, entertainer, whatever you do creatively, hit me up on WhatsApp. I got an opportunity for you, and I hope to see y'all at the next show. God bless.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Mr. Debonair. Make sure that you guys go buy tickets. There's still time, and make sure that you come to the show in Johannesburg. And when he comes to other continents across the world, make sure that you pull up and you support the brother, because he always makes sure that he delivers fun, beautiful, inspirational, motivational, and uplifting events that changes people's lives. From us, Divine Calling Unleashed, we say thank you and good night.
Hi everyone, my name is Noah Royale. I'm here with
AfricaUSARadio.com, home of African Gospel. Ekaya Beat.